Alright guys, I'm out here with the Okai Beetle, the legend. And we're going to take a little ride here and try to run up some of this battery, but listen up. I'm not going to use the Relive app today. I'm going to use this thing here. And just use the Okai app just to see how it acts. Okay, so we're gonna, I just stopped, the timer was already starting, so I just wanted to reset that. So we're gonna go maybe try to get an hour in or something like that to see how the battery holds up. I did the little 5-mile test, but I want to do a pretty good amount of running on this thing. All right, guys. Yay! This thing, I'm telling you what, guys, this thing, it's like being on a mobility scooter. Okay, so the speedometer works pretty cool on there. Just checking this. Oh, the app, it tells you how much battery you got. It says I got 90. I just charged it to 100%, but it says I got 91%. So there may be some discrepancies between the app, and reality. Okay, so it goes 15 miles an hour, so that's good. If it has anything on here about the mileage, how far I've been going. Oh, it has the yards. I don't know what, the 299 yards. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. Oh, God. Okay, so then there's the average. Oh, this is the average speed. Okay, and this was the speedometer. I was wondering why that didn't look the same, because it's not. Okay, well, at least I know that, right? So, according to this, I'm at 16 miles an hour. I never seen anybody or any mileage decided in yards. I gotta tell you, that's a new one. Okay, so now it's went to mileage. Now it's went to 0.69 miles. Okay, so it's gonna do miles, but it just does yards until you get to the miles. Until you get over half a mile. Oh God. All right, that's pretty. I never seen nothing like that. I thought the 0.1, 0.2 was good enough. So. Oh, this thing rides nice, man. This seat on here is really comfortable. I got to tell you that. So this would be really nice for a like some long ride. If I pick me up another battery, then I'll maybe go on a real long ride with it. Popeyes, the damn drive-through windows. Look how disgusting that place is. I'm telling you, give me a wing, okay? I wonder if they're gonna be sleeping up here this weekend like they were last Sunday. That was when I did that video. I think it was last Sunday or Sunday before, where they were sleeping in the parking lot. Okay, so we're averaging 10 miles an hour. so far. One thing I will say about this, man, is this thing nimble as hell. I mean, it's really easy to steer this thing. Got some creaking going on down there on the shell. This is just some plastic fairing, basically, that's draped over the wheels, so you can't hardly see the tires, but it seems like it rattles a little bit, so it might need some attention in the future. And then I had a breakdown on this thing already, but the fine folks at Okai straightened me out on it. It's some little flaw in there. That's why I'm not even using the front brake. I'm just using the back brake because it has this error 14 is what, see, I called the girl over at Okai and she told me that error 14 is the brake lever. It's something with the brake lever. She wasn't really specific on what it was. It was just something with the brake lever. It's a brake lever error because it doesn't show it in the manual. It doesn't show that error in the manual. So what you have to do is you just got to loosen the brake lever up. There's an Allen bolt under there. Loosen it up and just kind of like wiggle it around and tighten it back up, and then the error goes away. So, but now I don't even want to use the brake. And then somebody asked me about it on one of my other videos. And at the time, I didn't know because I had contacted Okai and I hadn't heard back from them about what the deal was. But they got back to me right away, so they were right on it figuring it out. She actually didn't tell me what to do. She just said it was a brake lever error. And I just loosened it up, wiggled it around and tightened it back up, and it went away. So, and it's been fine ever since, so. But now I'm kind of hesitant about using the front brake because I don't know if I'll move it back to where it was or, you know, whatever. Because with that air, it won't do anything. It won't go, not even 1 mile an hour. It won't move. It completely locks the whole thing out. It says E14. So if you see that, you know what it is. Just loosen that up. If mine comes back, I might make a video on it, but I'm not going to make a video on it until I have the condition there, you know. Okay, I'm at 1.9 miles, and it says I got 79% battery. Who knows if that thing's accurate or not? God only knows, right? It's killing my average speed. Stopping over here for a drink. Yeah, steering this thing around corners is a joy, man. I mean, this thing is really nimble. Okay, so I'm at 2.24 miles. 2.25 miles. Okay, so let me tell you another thing I noticed about this. And I had another device that I had to do this to all the time, and I can't remember. It was a drone. I think it was a drone. Okay, so whenever you use this app, it will only let you use it one time. And then you have to, okay, so I'm using this app today, right? Now, if I came out here tomorrow and turned the app on, it won't recognize the scooter. You have to delete the app and re-download it from the App Store and do the whole thing all over again. Sign in and do all that mumbo jumbo. Don't ask me why, but it does it. You have to do that every time you use this app. You have to re-sign in. It won't recognize the scooter the next time you go to use the app. It's bizarre. I know I had a drone that did the same thing. I don't know why that does that. I have no clue. So if anybody knows what the story is with that, let me know. Then we'll both know. I'm at 2.9 miles. Okay, we're at 3.39. I don't know what the stated range was on this thing. I think it was 25 miles. I mean, there's no way in hell that's going to happen, but that's what they claimed. The brakes on here are good. They're a little soggy. Could probably use a little adjusting, but nothing, you know, nothing major. I mean, you know, when you're only going, you know, 15 miles an hour, you don't need a whole lot of brake to stop. Okay, 15 miles an hour really isn't nothing. We're probably going to stop the video at 5 miles and then go for a while and pick it back up. I mean, this thing is it's no problem. I mean, this seat is so comfortable that oh man, I got to take this seat for that damn electric XP, man. I'm telling you, I got to take this thing off of here. I mean, the Cloud 9 seat's nice. This is way better than that. This seat here is real nice. And that other thing I used to have had a really nice seat on it too. That scooter I had the seat on it. I sold that, but at this moment I can't off the top of my head remember the name of it. But yeah, that had a fantastic seat on there. Okay, so I got brought my average up to 11 miles an hour. 4.64 on the mileage. Find me one of them cops that's parked over here loafing. Okay, so because I got to ask about that shooting up at the Sheets the other night. Somebody got killed. It was a Lyft driver shot and killed the passenger. Instead of it being the other way around, which it usually is, where the passengers killed the drivers, this one was the exact opposite. There's some creaking going on in that stem too, so I'm gonna have to grease that up. One thing I can't stand is that creaking. Okay, creaking is, I am not a fan of creaking. We got Popeyes. This even smells out here. I mean, this place is so gross. I mean, look at this parking lot. They don't clean up the parking lot. They don't clean up jack. Look at that disgusting shit over there by the drive-up window. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop down here and take a little break. Cut the video. We're gonna stop and check the 5 mile deal here. Yeah, definitely I gotta get rid of some of this creaking. It's in the stem and it's in this plastic. Hear that when I go like that? Yeah, no doubt that's in the stem. But we'll probably be able to work that out, so I'm not worried about it. All right, so the 5.4 mile totals. My thing's 11 miles an hour. Been going for 28 minutes. And the battery is at 60% according to this, but this is still showing I got 3 bars, so who knows, right? All right, guys, so we're going still, and look, now see, we're at 8.51 miles, and it says 47% battery. So believe me, this thing is not going to get 25 miles of range, okay? It's going to be lucky to get 15 miles. All right, guys, I'm making another pit stop. Let me pause that. I don't want to lose my average speed. Yeah, so I'm at 11.08 miles. Been going for 57 minutes, and I got 41% battery. So, okay. The battery seems to be holding up pretty good for right now, but the thing went down to 2 bars here, and then you got 41% here. I don't know. You know, we just have to go until it stops, and then we'll know, right? All right, guys, so we are at 14.13 miles. Average speed's 11 miles an hour. And it says we got 25% of the battery left. So, yeah. All right, so we're going. I'm going to go for a little while longer. It's almost over, I think. I mean, I've been going wide open probably 95% of the time. That's why I'm still getting 11 miles an hour, you know, because it only goes 15, you know. So, yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to pick the video back up here because we're at 14.5 miles. And the last thing, it's showing 12%, but it was just on 8. And the last bar is flashing on the screen, so I think it's going to crap out any minute. So, yeah, 15 miles for the old lady will be okay. I don't think she'll ever drive it more than a mile, to be honest. So we're going to go here, and I think it'll probably just die out here pretty soon. Doesn't seem like it's lost much speed at all. Usually when these things, the battery starts going, the speed will drop, but so far that seems to be hanging pretty good. Okay, so under throttle, this thing's saying 10%, and that last bar is flashing. Okay, so the speed's dropping. Now I'm only getting 11, 12 miles an hour. Okay, so let me stop for a second. Yep, there it is. Okay. There we go. Alright guys, I'm not going to damage the battery. It's only going to go 10 miles an hour now, so I'm just going to go home. Okay, so that's going to be it. I'm going to coast home. Which I'm on a little bit of a hill right here. I could make it, so. Okay, so we got 14.96 miles. See if I can get a little bit more speed going. I'm going to be able to coast down this hill at least. Oh, now I'm only getting 6 miles an hour. Oh, 8. Okay, so, yay. But at least we're going to get home, right? We're going to make it home. That's why I didn't want to take this thing out on the trail. So we got 15 miles out of it. It's basically still under power right now, so. Now, 15 is a far cry from the 25 they claim, but, yeah. I was going wide open the whole trip. guys, so here it is, the grand finale. 15.24 miles and 11 miles an hour average, and there's nothing left. There's no juice. Well, the juice is at the end of the juice. It's at the end of the line. All right, guys, man. I'll talk to you later.
That's all, folks.